are going to have to step up, and I think the player that steps up the most is going to be the one that wins the game.
Man, when you've got the diving power of like a Rel
Which
and a
culminated in a kill in that 2v2 because Nautilus was such a difference maker in that. So it's very interesting seeing the evolutions based on the things that are changing.
Oh, nice engage coming out from Core. JJ sets it up for Yawn, and Team Liquid's on the board. The first plate is about to fall there, while the top lane second plate is about to fall for FlyQuest.
And look at the jungle levels. Massive umpty level advantage as they go for some damage onto Bwipo.
Bwipo doing a good job not actually using the clone there, just stops to make it look like that's what was happening. But now the extra man is brought up. Umpty's ready, goes in for the blooming blows. Here comes the sleep. Bwipo taking a nap. A little bit more damage is all they need, but the turret shot's gonna make it a 1-for-1. That was critical for Bwipo to get that money.
And even though Umpty goes
Situation
down,
where he goes in the clone, some of the damage misses. It allows them to stay on Umpty just long enough to get that hit down and get that counter kill back, because I think if he doesn't get that back, he's toast.
Core JJ could be in a bit of a rough spot now as Masu and Busio are opening fire, but Team Liquid has more men. A Pathmaker from Impact, and he goes all out to drag Busio back. Yawn flies over the wall with a killer instinct, and that's a killing spree for the Kaisa. Masu has to flash, or he
now start stacking the objectives after they have their early lead. Just such a good reminder of how good they are and how methodical they are after getting these early leads.
It's also worth noting there's going to be no real front line for FlyQuest. It is going to be a Leandry's rush here for Inspired on them. Exactly.
Namely, you can save that one for mid lane. It will one-shot the mid lane tower currently, so just finish up top side here. The classic, give all the money to...
FlyQuest will, as they are not really positioning for it. Inspired just coming out of base now. That mid lane tower going to fall. And should
finish up with this tower in time for any sort of counterpunch from FlyQuest. They go mid and they will be able to get the mid minions down, but they're actually trying to bully out Team Liquid from the vision around Dragon first.
I like that TL slow played this though, because now the flash is just about back up here for Yawn, so I think that's what they were waiting for. They didn't want to go too early and risk giving up that bounty.
All right, FlyQuest ready to challenge here for the Drake. Top laners both having their teleports ready and available to join. You're going to see Impact already channeling his as the Drake is stolen away by FlyQuest, but Inspired is about to drop. He will not be bailed out. Quad gets one back onto Umpty, so both junglers die, and FlyQuest critically secure the objective.
The call from FlyQuest, it's, well, they're not even done yet.
Impact, the Pathmaker, can escape FlyQuest's chase. Nothing more to find.
But that's always the way to go about these early Dragon contests, is everybody focus immediately jumping on enemy jungler so you can get the early smite.
But they aren't going to get it.
Yeah, they actually got juked there. A Yawn killer instinct to the clone, I believe. So actually went
Behind,
to the...
He's trying to do the like super cheapo on sale tank items of the ruby crystals that you love, Flowers.
That's 3 of them. That's a lot of ruby crystals.
It is. It's a lot. He can fit another one in there if he wants to when he goes back to base, but... FlyQuest, you know, are posturing here around mid lane, looking for some sort of an angle. It's just they're going to go now.
Oh, they want the engage, and they found a beautiful pick on the APA. The shutdown credit over to Inspired. FlyQuest fighting back 22 minutes into the game.
Inspired, just a heads-up play there. Flash in on the Maokai, onto APA. The Corki down, and they make the move quickly. Like Cleaver on top of it. Definitely could be the difference maker. You know, the first time we finally see him off something besides the Renekton.
Yeah, and was put into a really tough spot, you know, from the level 1 here. STL gonna likely collect this.
Yep, they got the tier 2. Inspired and FlyQuest trying to lock him up. Whippo makes his entry into the fight, but it's not enough here just yet. Counterattack from Team Liquid. Explodes Inspired. And with the enemy jungler dead, Team Liquid's got control over the rift.
Yeah, that's a Leandry's Maokai if I ever saw one, man. He went down in a hurry there. The initial engage looked explosive from FlyQuest, but now TL has no reservations about starting up this Baron. They're going to force the hand here of FlyQuest. Do they give it up?
All right, Busio will be the first one to walk towards them. TP looking to bring the full might of FlyQuest back in here as Bwipo's ready to rejoin. Baron's already down to 4K. There is no jungler for FlyQuest's side. Masu is poked down to death's door as Core JJ re-engages on Bwipo, and now he's got to try to find his exit. Bowling ball misses from Lilia as Bwipo is sacrificed. Team Liquid get the Baron, and they get Bwipo on the side.
That is a big one. FlyQuest now, they have to go into full defense for a long, long time. Item Kaisa, it is Yawn here with the Nashors on top of the Rageblade and Shiv that he started with. 5 kills for him. that damage is just too much.
And quietly, APA's on 3 items now as well. He's got his rapid fire done. We can see Umti's actually working towards his 3rd item. He has Zonia's that's ready and willing to be used. And Impact is getting very tanky this game. You can see all the damage put out by those TL carries. It was a nice attempt from Bwipo and Inspired, but Quad and Masu weren't connected.
Wasn't enough, but Bwipo is looking for APA yet again. Beautifully done from FlyQuest. They get the kill on the Team Liquid mid laner, and they don't lose anybody just yet in the process. CoreJJ making a 2 for nothing for Fly on the defense.
Wait, there could be some objective bounties here if they try and push. I mean, the death timer for APA is an extra like 10 is calling to immediately re-engage on him with Masu with the arrow.
Yeah, and Masu's able to find that. Bwipo goes in with the clone flash E alt, and it means FlyQuest get that dragon. So again,
one. Even Bwipo down there for another objective bounty. This is at the cost of a hard push mid though.
Yeah.
So FlyQuest leaving Bwipo to get that objective bounty on bottom side means their mid inhibitor tower instantly goes down. Baron has 30 seconds left, so that is one more minion wave for TL to push with.
Yeah, it could be top as well.
And it's so easy for Team Liquid to hard force these objectives when you have Cassante because of the Pathmaker providing the CC and vulnerability. He's the front door, and FlyQuest can't kick it in if they want to try to break in there and save their structures.
Sometimes you just make the call. We cannot win the fight, even at the defense of an inhibitor tower, even at this area where we do have
immediate
like
hawk shot, followed by the immediate Umpty doesn't care. He's going to start it up anyway. Honestly, Lilia and Kaisa can do this plenty fast with just the 2 of them, and right now, that's the name of the game. As Core and APA now ready to join up, Impact and Core are just going to keep everybody from FlyQuest away. The Maokai ulti already sounded off as Impact's here on the front. The Baron is already secured. Impact flashes away to keep himself alive as CoreJJ with a crash down defensively. Impact still running, Quad still gunning. Beautiful engage coming out from Bwipo, and Impact is down. Meanwhile, Inspired's been traded back, but FlyQuest may have just found their angle. Gun is still running, but APA is firing right on back. Bwipo with the bailout trying to stay alive, but it ain't gonna work. Team Liquid is just too far ahead.
The re-engage from CoreJJ and APA. They take them down, and they're going straight for the base, Flowers.
APA using the teleport to get into the enemy base as fast as possible. The ace, the death timers are far too long. FlyQuest put up one hell of a fight. They went the distance with Team Liquid, but the best team in the LCS is staying on top all the way to the finals.
170 days since Team Liquid has been.
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.